With East Coast LQ reviews today, we got another beer review. This is Hamm's, and I got Beer Advocate pulled up here. So it says Hamm's by Hamm's Brewing Co. I believe this is actually owned by Miller Coors now. Score on Beer Advocate 67 for pours, so they don't like this beer. Style is a lager adjunct. ABV. Beer Advocate says 4.6, but the ABV on the can says 4.7, so we're going to go by the ABV on the can. So 4.7% alcohol by volume from Hamm's Brewing Co. out of Wisconsin, United States. Availability says year-round. Says notes, says Hamm's, first brewed in Minnesota in 1865, is America's classic beer. Hamm's is brewed using the purest water and the choicest barley malt, grain, and hops. The beer that is born in the land of sky blue waters is available in select states. Ingredients is water, barley malt, corn syrup, maltose, yeast, and hops. So yeah, let's crack this open. I actually just got this glass the other day. I got this from Dollar Tree for $1. So I was like, oh, it looks like a nice glass. Do a beer review on. I kind of like it. It's like a snifter. Kind of reminds me of the Double glass, a little bit of a different shape. It's actually pretty thick too for $1. I mean, if it breaks, it was only $1, you know. But just a nice little glass to add to my collection. Yeah, let's crack this open. Go over the color with you guys. So I've heard some good stuff about Hamm's, so I'm actually pretty excited to try this. Let's go for the pour. Let the head go down a little bit. I still got some in the can. Color of the beer? I'd say like a nice clear, crystal clear straw color. Looks pretty good. Nice foamy white head. Did more of a downpour. Got a little bit more of a head. More of an aggressive pour. That should be good for now. Yeah, I'll go for the nose, let that head go down a little bit. Let's go for the nose. With this one, I'm actually getting a nice grassy hop aroma. It's got a good amount of sweetness as well. Like sweet corn. Also has like a very like doughy white bread. Decent amount of malt as well, barley malt. Yeah, as far as other adjunct lagers, it definitely has a little bit more of a noticeable hop aroma to it. Like I said, good amount of sweetness, malty. Smells like your typical adjunct lager. A little bit more enhanced, actually. This one has a pretty decent aroma, if I do say so myself. No offensive flavor. I mean, no offensive aroma. Head way down a little bit. Let's go for the taste on this one. Lots of sweet corn. Nice breadiness as well. It's got a good amount of malt, but it's not overly malty. It's not overly sweet as well. Definitely has more of a fuller flavor. Still light mouthfeel, but definitely more of a lighter, fuller mouthfeel. More of a richer taste for an adjunct lager. Still light though, in my opinion. About medium carbonation, so it's got some good carbonation. It's not high to the point where you're getting like that prickly carbonation, but I can definitely tell it's got some good carbonation to it. It's best by June 21, so it's still fresh. So it's a little grainy. Actually finishes with a decent hop flavor on the finish. Yeah, it's not bad. Like I said, sweet corn right up front. Nice doughy, bready malt in between. A little bit of a grassy hop finish. Definitely a very crisp, clean finish. The finish actually lasts a little bit longer than your typical adjunct lager. Usually they die off pretty quick. This one's sticking around for a little bit longer than usual. I enjoy this. Like I said, a little bit more flavor than your typical adjunct lager. Definitely still light, though. I can see myself drinking a good amount of these. I enjoy this, and it was cheap too. $12 for a 24 pack, can't go wrong. That's actually the only packaging that I can get in my area. It's the 24 packs. This actually sold out for a while. Funny little story. When I first called for this, I asked how much they were because I saw the 24 packs, and I saw them one day, and then I kind of passed them up. I called the next day, and I asked. I said, "How much are the 24 packs of Hamms?" The girl must have read the list wrong because she told me they were $24, and I was like, there's no way that's right. So I kind of forgot about them, and then I saw a sign that said $12, and they were sold out, so I couldn't find them. And then they actually just recently got them back in, so I was pretty happy to grab these. About 50 cents a can, can't go wrong there. And for something like this, like I said, it's got a good amount of carbonation. It has a nice bready note, good amount of sweetness. It's a very well-rounded beer. There's nothing really amazing about it, but definitely is good for the money you're paying for it. And like I said, you get a little bit more those grassy hops rather than you would with other adjunct lagers. IBUs are definitely still pretty low, but like I said, it's just a little bit more noticeable than you would get with other adjunct lager beers. For a rating, I like this one. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. With that being said, like I said, it just has a little bit more flavor than other adjunct lagers that I've had. The price is good, like 50 cents a can. The only thing that kind of sucks for me is the availability is definitely limited in my area. Like I said, there's only one place that I can find this for a 24 pack, so I don't get any of the other packaging. I know some other people saying that they come in 30 packs, 6 packs, 12 packs, and yeah, this is the only one that I can find, so I'm probably going to knock it like half a point for the availability. But like I said, definitely a really good beer for the money, 50 cents a beer. Like I said, it's got a little bit more flavor than your typical adjunct lager. Carbonation's good, maltiness is good, sweetness is good. That little bit of that grassy hops is actually a really enjoyable part about this beer to me. Cyclops scale. It's not too sweet, but it does have some good sweetness, like sweet corn. So I'm gonna say like 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes, and about 2.5 out of 5 hop cones, because like I said, the hops are a little bit more noticeable compared to the other beers. Definitely nowhere near dry or bitter, but it's a nice grassy, hoppy finish. But very light, I can only stress that enough. As you can see, super drinkable, super crushable. I can see myself drinking these pretty quick. I can probably go through a 6-pack easily. I'm going to recommend Hamm's to you guys. If you guys can find it in your area, I recommend you guys picking it up yourself, trying it out. No offensive flavor. There's that carbonation. I think if you guys like these adjunct lagers, and you want something with a little bit more flavor for a cheap price, I think you would really enjoy Hamm's. And yeah, there you have it. If there's any other liquor beers, or mainly adjunct lagers that you guys like to see on the channel, definitely leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Liquor beer. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.